Get a TuneCore. Does anyone know what a TuneCore is? You know what a TuneCore is? Basically, it's like digital distribution for like an independent career. And it pays out every Friday. It's $9.99 to upload a song for a year, right? So I've been doing that since 2011. And even while being signed to the label, which, I mean, they're probably not thrilled about this, but, you know, we've had these conversations. But every Friday, I still get paid for my independent catalog. So while most artists have to sit around and wait for the label to cut them the check, yada, 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 I'm out here getting mailbox money every Friday, which was like a lot of artists act at a financially desperate place because they don't have money. So they take tours that they shouldn't do. They do club shows that really don't create any sort of longevity. You feel me? So TuneCore is super important. And I think with anything, you always want money, mailbox money, where it's independent from anyone else. You're paying yourself. It's a self-sufficiency thing, which I'm super big on as well.
All right, y'all, so I'm going to try to get to the point here. I like Russ a lot. I like his music. I like his independent ethos. I like the spirit behind everything he does. The thing about it is he oversimplifies this process, right? He makes it seem like if you just sign up for TuneCore, pay $9.99 a month, release a single, release an album, whatever it is, you're automatically going to create mailbox money for yourself. And in theory, he's kind of right, but is mailbox money really getting 17 cents? 83 cents here and there? Would you call that mailbox money, or would you call that chump change? You feel me? So there's a lot of elements in here that's missing from the conversation, like how you're going to build a fan base, how you're going to find streams of income to build from that TuneCore account, right? Quality of music, that's objectionable, you know what I'm saying? We're not really going to go into that, but you also got to have people that enjoy what it is that you create. So you got to have something that's palatable for at least a small group of people to consistently listen to your music in order to create quote unquote mailbox money. There is a little bit more that got to go into your process. Now, when I think about Nipsey's interviews, he talks about, you know, going out there roughing it on his own, being his own engineer. He talks about going hand to hand in the street, selling his mixtapes, running in the game on the street, giving them the mixtape. Stuff like that kind of ties into what I'm talking about, man. You got to get out there. You got to meet people. You got to network. You got to have a quality product that people are willing to either pay for or listen to on a consistent basis. Keep playing it, keep running it back, support something that people are going to be willing to share on their socials, you know, whether it's an album cover, whether it's a particular song or single that's TikTok viral, Instagram reel viral, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. You're not just going to sign up for a TuneCore account and then the next day your music is everywhere and you're getting mailbox money, right? Another way that you can create mailbox money is through publishing. He's talking about exploiting your masters, right? But in publishing, you don't necessarily have to have a huge fan base, right? Because when you start talking about the publishing side, we're talking about public performance royalties from your music. Now we're talking about getting your music in places where you don't even have to be there. You don't even have to be present, right? If you get your music in a TV show or a film, you don't have to be connected to really anybody. All you have to do is have the right sync agency, music library company, or music supervisor that's willing to take that risk and pitch it. Have your publishing in order, have your master ownership in order so that you can sign off on the release forms. You may not even know when it comes out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call mailbox money. That's the money that comes when you didn't even know or expect it to be there. Now, again, Russ is absolutely right in what he's saying. I'm just giving y'all another perspective to the story. Right now, in the case of what he's talking about, exploiting your masters for streaming royalties and mechanical royalties, which your TuneCore is going to collect, you got to galvanize people. You got to be able to put yourself in front of people. So you can't have that without any type of marketing or promotion to go into what you're servicing people, right? So if you have a music video and you know how to get your music video thousands of views, if you have, you know, an Instagram or a TikTok presence and you know how to create videos that engage people, and it doesn't take a huge viral hit in order to get some traction on your stuff. If you're able to take advantage of getting your stuff in front of 500,000, 2,000, 5,000 people at a time, and you're consistent and you're utilizing your music, you're utilizing your personality, you're utilizing all of the resources, yes, you can create some sort of mailbox money for yourself. But if you just took this video and just put it in front of somebody that just started creating music a couple days ago, they're going to create that TuneCore account. They're going to put something up there and they're going to be extremely disappointed. This is why I give y'all consistent content. This is why I'm posting like every day talking about the music business or giving y'all some sort of element of the music business and then giving y'all some feedback on what I'm hearing, because the stars, they don't get paid to lay the blueprint for you. They're going to tell you enough of the story so that it connects and that it relates and that it gives you a glimpse into the hard work that they put in, but they're not going to give you every nook and cranny. They're not going to tell you, hey, I started up the car, I revved it up 2 times, I went over here by the BP, I ran into Bobo Jackson over here, he took me over here, I went over here, they told me to show up to this event at 6 o'clock, I showed up at 5:45 to make sure I was early, wasn't nobody there, I waited 4 hours until it really got started, then I ran into Bobo Jackson again, he introduced me to this person, they told me to come back 2 weeks from now. Then I got a performance slot. When I showed up for the performance slot, I had to get merch printed out. I had to get CDs printed out. USBs I had to get with my custom name and my logo on them. They're not going to tell you every single step of the way, but I just gave y'all a really quick blueprint if you was listening. So again, I like Russ a lot. His music is good. His independent ethos is strong. I'm with all that. But just signing up for TuneCore, and I like TuneCore as well. They're still a strong distributor, especially with the changes that they've made in the last year, allowing you to have unlimited music on your account rather than paying for every album or single that you publish through TuneCore. That was a very antiquated way of running things. They should have changed that a lot sooner, but better late than never, right? So yeah, man, if you're really looking for a way to navigate yourself in this whole music business, music entrepreneurship role that I'm sure if you're watching me, that's something that you're trying to do, go to realjnolan.com, check out the Pen Game Portfolio Volume 2. Why do I recommend Volume 2? Volume 1 is very short. It's less than 30 pages. Volume 2 is over 100 pages. So I took all the good elements of Volume 1 and I basically expanded on everything. And then I give you guys the history of the music business, history behind music publishing, how it got to where it is, what to expect. If you get approached by a manager, if you get approached by a publisher, if you get approached by a label, if you reach out to certain sync agencies and music licenses, how to deal with them, what to have already in place, what to expect. If they put this paperwork in front of you, what is the difference between a non-exclusive and an exclusive contract? All of those things are in the book. I even give you people that you can reach out to, different companies that you can actually access, go to their websites, reach out to them, submit music, and if they accept you into their catalog, they're going to be pitching you for a TV and film. You're not going to get that from Russ. No shots. And it's not because I don't think he wants to do that. It's because it doesn't necessarily benefit him that way. I understand it's a lot of people, man, coming out and they see artists as a lick. They see songwriters, producers as a lick. They trying to come up off of y'all. The independent crowd is definitely a revenue source for a lot of these music tech companies out here today. I am not a music tech company. I am a music entrepreneur. I'm a songwriter. I'm an artist myself. And I'm trying to give you guys as much of my experience and expertise as I possibly can. I am for the people, okay? Go to realjnolan.com. Check out the Pen Game Portfolio Volume 2. I got a course coming very soon. All right, so keep a lookout for that. The Pen Game Elite. So if you feel like your pen game is elite, but you're trying to get to that next step, stay tuned, man. Within the next 30 to 60 days, I will have that course ready, up and running for y'all. All right? Much love and respect, man. Peace.
Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag. Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag.